What's up everybody, welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. If you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, unboxing them, analyzing them, and of course, just playing with them. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. As always, I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and today I have for you guys the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Commander Bly. And guys, when I say I've been waiting for this figure, I cannot be more serious. In terms of the Star Wars universe, the clones have always been my favorite since they came out, aside from the Jedi, you know. But growing up in the 3.75-inch figure lines, I always wanted every single clone I saw. Maybe eventually I'll get to making a video about them, or maybe I'll just do a big photo shoot with them. And I'll post it on here and you guys can see how big my collection is of those clone troopers. I actually have them displayed in dioramas and like multiple ones on shelvings right now. So that's why I kind of haven't taken them out to get photos, because I'd have to take them all apart, but I have been thinking about changing it up. So maybe before I do, I'll take them outside, I'll take some dope photos, and then I'll put them back in a new way. But anyways guys, let's get to this amazing figure. What can I say about it? It is amazing when it comes to the sculpt. The clone armor is really well done here. Could not be happier with the paint job and the battle damage and the little dirt stuff on his shoes, on his boots. I really love how this is cloth and yet his holsters are very sturdy. So let's get into it guys. The articulation, first off, the visor moves up, comes down. Head articulation, all the way to the left, all the way to the right. But this is where it gets a little, I wouldn't say tricky, but a little bad, but kind of normal because of the helmet. And he doesn't really look up because his helmet hits the back of his chest plate. But even if he wasn't wearing this chest plate, it wouldn't allow him to look up too much. But he is able to look down pretty decently, so that's good. In terms of his arms, Hasbro, I commend you. You guys definitely fixed this issue with the plated armor on the shoulder. Some of the older figures had an issue with raising their arm past, right here, because the plate would just stop it. But now it seems like they've attached the plate to the hinge joint, and so it allows the arm to actually come all the way up. You get the double hinge joint for the elbows. So you can really do something cool like this. In terms of their wrist articulation, it is really good. It goes all the way down, all the way up, which makes it amazing for putting them in, the typical cowboy pose right there. Make him look like a badass clone cowboy. Moving on to the leg articulation. He can go about that wide, no wider, mainly due to the armor in his legs and the holster for his pistol blasters. Looking at the leg articulation forward and backwards, it doesn't go too far forward or too far back, but that's okay. Clones aren't usually kicking around. Looking at the knee articulation, you have the double hinged knees right here, so that's good. Looking at the foot and ankle articulation, it doesn't go too far down because of the piece of armor right here, but it does go pretty far up and does go side to side very significantly. Like, I feel like it could almost twist it all the way around. But yeah, that's all it is when it comes to articulation. So let's go ahead and look at the accessories he comes with. So he does come with 2 pistol blasters. So let's go ahead and take that out of his hand right now and take a closer look at it. So he comes with a pair of these, one in each holster. Oh, drop that, but it's okay because we're moving on to the rifle. Let me stand this guy up real quick. Whoops. Come on. Oh, it's his ankle. His ankle's throwing him off. Alright, come on. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to put him back here. So he's standing, but he's leaning up against the wall. But he does come with the long rifle as well. So, that's it for articulation and accessories. So let's take him outside, pose him up, take some pics, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find more over at CoolFigurez on Instagram. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really goes a long way and I really appreciate it, and thank you in advance. And remember to subscribe. And as always, I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.